You're listening to Lawsuit Proofing Your City, a podcast with Scott Grossberg. Each week, we explore current trends in lawsuits brought against cities and give you tips, tricks, and techniques for fighting back. And now, here's your host, Scott Grossberg.
Hey everybody, this is Scott Grossberg, and welcome to the very first episode of Lawsuit Proofing Your City. I am excited to be sharing the information that I've gathered over 30 years and able to put together for you in this podcast. Now, I'm going to give you a little teaser. Stay with me through to the end. The episode is not that long. At the very conclusion of the episode, I'm going to give you some instructions for being able to download a special bonus PDF that I've put together for you. And this is something that I believe is going to literally change the way you handle and look at and create your risk management program at your agency. Now let's talk about why I'm doing this. We're facing a problem. In my opinion, we have now become a society of finger pointers and crybabies and the greedy. 80 to 90% of all the cases I see are, in my opinion, frivolous. There is no liability, no negligence, no intentional act, no reckless disregard, no civil rights violation. They just don't exist. And yet, predatory, opportunistic, and aggressive lawyers have now made you part of an algorithm that's helping them to manage lawsuits against public agencies. And that's in turn causing all of us to make decisions out of the fear of litigation rather than the way that it should be. The legal system, from what I've been able to see from when I first started up until now, both state and federal, is broken when it comes to public agencies. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to look at the tort claims you've been receiving and the amounts that are now being demanded right from the beginning. We're starting to see a shotgun approach to lawsuits like never before. You have become the next lottery. And by suing the cities, by suing the towns, by suing the agencies, predatory lawyers know that the chances are very high that someone is going to give them money rather than going to trial. To make matters worse, I'm now seeing the high-end plaintiffs' counsel writing books, running extensive training events, posting online videos, and explaining and expanding their specific ways of attacking public agencies to others. I'm going to say that again. I'm now seeing these high-end lawyers teaching others how to do what they do. I'm also starting to see elected officials, either intentionally or unintentionally, either out of naivete or in the midst of a campaign bid, they're becoming part of the problem because they're starting to partner with the plaintiffs and plaintiffs' counsel, in some cases because they believe it's going to help them get elected. Additionally, we're starting to see juries awarding some of the most outrageous verdicts ever. I mean, let's face it, jurors don't understand what you do. And we're not allowed to explain that what's being attacked is taxpayer money. We're not allowed to mention that there's no insurance coverage. And ultimately, all of this affects your agency's bottom line. Your exposure is increased, and that in turn is affecting your self-insured retentions, your ability to join pooling organizations, and potentially even your retro payments. Now, I've been doing this for 30 years, and over the 30 years, I have represented the individual agencies, elected officials, certainly your employees. I've even represented judges and prosecutors. And I'm the guy that's out training your folks. I'm getting firsthand feedback from them. I'm seeing the mistakes that are being made, and I'm hearing the frustrations that they have. I'm also the one who's in court for you, so I see what the other side is doing, and I see how they're manipulating the system, the judges, the jurors, the public, and, as I mentioned, the elected officials. I'm also the one who's out interfacing with the various joint powers authorities. So I know what concerns they have and how they approach the defense of a case. During the podcasts, and I'm going to be releasing one of these every Tuesday, I'm going to share with you what I believe needs to be addressed, what needs to be fixed, and how simple all of this really is. In fact, I'll give you a little prediction that most of the challenges that we're going to be talking about are preventable. So we're going to be doing this together. And the solution that I'm offering you is weekly nuggets of information. You got to listen to them all the way through. These are only going to be about 5 minutes long. So you can listen to them on the way into work. You can listen to them at work. You can listen to them while you're working out. Take the time, set it aside each day, and listen. Additionally, these podcasts are carefully designed to increase your awareness of new litigation trends that are being used against you, and to take those new trends and provide you with real-world tools that'll keep you from being sued or help you if you're already in the midst of a litigation battle so that you understand where it's going and what you can do. Every Tuesday, we'll be sharing all of this together. You can certainly write me at sgrossberg@grossberghohen.com and send me any suggestions that you might have for a topic to cover. And now, before we close out the very first episode, I want to give you a bonus. I have put together for you a 7-day challenge. It's a written PDF. I had a lot of fun creating it. You're going to have a lot of fun reading it. It's a 7-day challenge, and you can get it by going to lawsuitproofyourcity.com. When you click on the button, you'll be asked for a password. The password is podcast. It's password protected because I'm attempting to contain who has access to this information. Once you enter that password, you will immediately be able to download the file. You will see that it's got questions and brainstorming ideas and list creation tools that will carry you over a 1-week period, a 7-day period. There is a bonus 8th day if you care to do that. But if you just get through the 7-day challenge, you're going to have some new insights and some amazing new collaborative ideas that you'll be able to use at your agency and take your risk management program to the next level. With that, I really want to thank you for joining me in this first episode. I look forward to our amazing adventure together, and I really want to share with you all of the information that I've gathered over my time as litigation counsel for public agencies. If you want more information about me and the training available for your agency, you can always contact me through lawsuitproofyourcity.com. Until next week, here's to us taking back the courtroom together.
You've reached the end of another episode of Lawsuit Proofing Your City with Scott Grossberg. If you like our show, we'd love for you to subscribe, rate our broadcast, and leave a review. You can always check out lawsuitproofyourcity.com for more information and show notes. And remember to go to the archive section on our website for previous podcasts. This podcast is for general information only and not intended to be legal advice nor the formation of a lawyer-client relationship. Stay tuned for our next episode, and thank you for listening.